I found a photograph tucked in a box of old winter clothes, a snapshot of a time before the frost bit down the roads. You were leaning on the fence with that crooked half smile in the sun, before we learned that sometimes the race is lost before it's begun. The floorboards are creaking under the weight of the silence tonight. I'm tracing the edges of shadows that hide from the light, and every memory feels like a splinter that's deep in my skin, wondering how we let all of the cold air start rushing in. It's just the dust on the frame and the rust on the gate, a heart full of sorry that arrived just a little too late. We were a wildfire burning through a field of dry gold. Now I'm standing alone in a story that's already told. Yeah, it's just the echo of a name in a house full of ghosts, losing the one thing that I needed the most. I drove past the diner where we used to sit until 4, but they painted the windows and changed out the lock on the door. Just like the way that the landscape gets tired of the rain, I'm getting used to the rhythm and the thrum of this hollowed out pain. There's a ghost in the kitchen and a shadow that sits in your chair. I reach for a hand, but there's nothing but cold mountain air. I wish I could go back and tell you the things I kept locked before the clock on the mantle gave up and finally stopped. It's just the dust on the frame and the rust on the gate, a heart full of sorry that arrived just a little too late. We were a wildfire burning through a field of dry gold. Now I'm standing alone in a story that's already told. Yeah, it's just the echo of a name in a house full of ghosts, losing the one thing that I needed the most. They say that the healing is found in the passing of years, but time is a river that only gets fed by the tears. I trade every tomorrow for one more yesterday, to find the right words that would have made you stay. But the ink has all faded and the paper is torn. I'm just a traveler, weathered and worn. It's just the dust on the